See, I think TikTok is like the world. It's just like the world we live in. The world we live in has a bunch of good stuff.
Well, Daddy.
But at the same time, the world has a bunch of bad stuff, and we got to figure it out. One.
Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about TikTok, and my name is Gia Mayfield, and this is
Daddy Mayfield, Kevin Mayfield. Welcome to Daddy Daughter Chats podcast. We're so glad to have you guys once again for another week. Once again, this episode is sponsored by MCG, Mayfield Creative Group. Creativity saturated in excellence. If you're an artist or you're a person of film, music supervisor looking for music or content or mixing and mastering services, post-production services, we are here to help you out. Okay, so this is episode 4. Clap it up. This is episode 4. Clap it up. And we want to address something new, something that rhymes with mock, something that rhymes with clock, something that rhymes with Tupac. It's called TikTok. So I understand a lot of kids, including my kids, like TikTok. Kayla, can you please get up?
I love TikTok.
Can you watch the camera? If you bump the camera, you're going to miss the shot. Thank you, sir.
Daddy, I like
You're
TikTok.
supposed to be focused on that, make sure it's working. Thank you.
TikTok.
That's what we want to get into. So we want to understand, like, why do people like TikTok? So if we could have an answer from you, like, why do you like TikTok?
Because you could do videos and send it all to social media.
Mm-hmm.
And people all around the world can see what your videos are, and you might just be famous or something.
So you're saying you could do a video and you can be famous from one video or a lot of videos.
Or like a lot of videos.
You got something in your eye.
Or like 2K, like.
What is in your eye?
Like
Hold on,
subscribing.
Y'all. Did you wash your face today, girl?
Yes.
Okay.
Like subscribing to people and like 1K view or.
1K view? That's a rapper.
I mean, 1.1 million subscribers on TikTok.
Okay. So, I like TikTok. I think it could be very educational. I think it could be very informal. It could be very fun and entertaining. And at the same time, it could be very bad for kids too.
Yep.
It could be stuff on there that you shouldn't be watching. So how do you control yourself if there's something that you're scrolling through and you shouldn't be watching? What's some of the steps that you take? What do you do?
I will just like get off of it, and I wouldn't go back on it anymore. I'll just watch the stuff that's good for me.
Okay. See, I think TikTok is like the world. It's just like the world we live in. The world we live in has a bunch of good stuff.
Well, Daddy.
But at the same time, the world has a bunch of bad stuff, and we got to figure it out. What you say, producer?
She might not know, like, if there's, like, cuss words. Like, she might not know all the cuss words, and she, like, know if it's, like, cuss words or not.
I mean, yeah, I think you guys know what a curse word is, because sometimes when we watch movies, we'll hear something, and I'm like, all right, y'all know that, right? You know it's a bad word. Don't repeat it. So y'all know that. So I think when you see it, you should know, like, you know, that's not good. But at the same time, I know, you know, if there's something that you like, say if somebody's dancing really good and it's like this amazing and you hear them cursing in the background, you might be tempted to just keep watching it because you just like what they're doing, but you don't like the words.
But probably they
Oh, is that fun?
But what if they But what if they know it, but they're still watching it?
What do you mean?
Know the cuss words, but they're still watching it.
Because it's really cool and they're entertained in it, but not entertained in the cuss words.
Yes, but I think my thing is how does a parent let their kids watch something that's really entertaining but also has bad things in it?
They'll hear it.
Because what if you
How
hear
about
it
you turn
and
the volume down and
then you can't hear the music? Then you can't hear the music.
Well,
Then that's gonna be
cussing in it.
boring. Then you'll be like, I can't hear anything. I don't know what they're talking about. So my thing is, how do you as a parent say, look, this is good that what they're doing, but it has bad language in it, and then because I think the more you hear something, the more that it'll probably get into your heart, and then you might start saying bad words because you just keep on hearing it, and then it's like, oh, I didn't mean to say that. Like, where'd that come from? Oh, well, I probably was watching too many TikTok videos that have cursing in it. Right?
Yeah, but sometimes I accidentally listen to cuss words, but then I just go to my channel. No, I go to my account and I just do dances when I just hear cuss words.
I mean, the thing is, people cuss, people in the world cuss. We don't curse, but the thing was why we don't curse is because God doesn't like cursing, and I feel like there's a lot of other words in the dictionary that you can use that you don't have to curse. Cursing is, if God don't like it, we shouldn't like it. You guys are not grown. You still live with your parents. I don't like cursing. God doesn't like cursing. People do it. Now, is there some music that I like that might have cursing in it? Yeah, but I'm old enough to know, I'm not going to say that word. I think for you guys, you're still, learning stuff, and you're like sponges. Hold on, okay? Y'all still like sponges, so, if you hear something, you gotta still, you might be tricked up and oh, I didn't mean to say it. For me, it's just not gonna, it's not in me. I'm not gonna say it. But maybe find Jossie said she likes that kind of music and she puts it in her TikToks. But I think as adults, you just gotta make wise choices. I think for our kids.
But if you don't like cuss words, then why do you listen to it?
I'm just like
And why are you convincing us into Thor and Star Wars that says cuss words?
Thor?
Thor, yeah. We watched Thor.
I didn't let you watch Thor.
Mommy let us.
Well, you're the one that entertained us inspired us into Star Wars.
No,
I did not.
You mean Marvel movies?
I did not. That won't be me. That'll be more so a mommy thing.
My dad.
But yes, we won't say.
Mommy
producer.
said you, Uncle Christian, Uncle Blodgy, and Aunt Josie went to a concert and they had cussing in it.
That's a very true statement. It's a very true statement. We went to a Kendrick Lamar concert and they definitely had cursing in it.
Okay, so
like
what does
I
that
said,
explain?
See, can you turn around and make sure the mic people can hear you?
Probably,
you still can face me, but just make sure you get to
it. Probably he knew, but he knew they had cussing, but he really wanted to go there, right?
For me as a producer, I like music and I like him as an artist. Stop scratching. I like Kendrick Lamar as an artist, and I wanted to hear the music. I never seen him in person. I wanted to see him in person.
No.
I know some of the words, but some of the obviously the cursings I don't say. But I hear him say it. But for me, I don't say it. No. But I think for y'all, I think we're introducing you to movies that might have some cursing in it, but we're telling you, hey, those are not words we say if you hear it.
Then why do you not let us hear it, but you let us see it? That does not make any sense. You don't want us to say it and you're letting us hear it.
Exactly.
We shouldn't even be listening to it in the first place,
right?
Yeah.
But however, once again, we're in the world that you're going to be exposed to it.
But it's a movie, and y'all can decide that if we can't. So why would you let us even do it in the first place?
Listen, there's a lot. So look, I can keep you guys on Disney movies and Coco Melon for the rest of your life, but then when you get out to the world and you got friends start cursing and you're saying stuff, you can say, I never heard this. I know what's going on, Daddy. What are they saying? And then it might influence you to say, yeah, just say this word with me. I want you to know, like, these are the words you shouldn't say. You might hear it. I might even play a movie for you that might have maybe like 1 or 2 curse words, but you know, like, those are words we don't say. Like, at least you can be exposed. So if a friend or somebody in the world, you know, or somewhere where you just out, somebody says something, you know, like, oh, that's not a word I say.
Jimmy the grasshopper.
Jiminy Crickets.
Yeah, Jiminy Crickets. He was cussing.
Is that true, Caleb?
Mm-hmm.
You don't gotta tell me the word. What does it start with? What's the word he said?
A-H.
Oh, he said that in Pinocchio?
Let's get the H out of here.
Wow, Disney, man, they're definitely pushing in some type of agenda on these kids.
And
it's crazy.
Only Jimmy Lynn the whatever the cricket was only cussing. He only cussed like 1 or 2 or 3 times. We were like, what? This is supposed to be like a cartoon show or something.
Right. So that H word, hell, that's actually,
Daddy.
it's not about, it's how you use it. So you say, what the? That's more Christian. But if you say, like, there's a heaven and there's a hell, there's a difference on how you say it. So the word is in the Bible. Hell is in the Bible. But it's about how you actually use it.
One time I accidentally said it, but I was so confused. I was trying to say the hell from the heaven and the hell, and I was like, hell is a bad place. And then
you on camera, you gotta close
and
your
then
head.
my friend said that's a bad word. I said, no, it's not. I'm using it differently.
Feet down.
I said I'm using it differently.
Right, I think.
And the Raptors not like really making like what you saw.
And my
Gia, let him
the
finish.
rappers not really like
Rappers or raptors?
rapper.
Okay, go ahead. Rappers.
Rappers are not really trying to say cuss words. It's just the people that wrote the song.
But the rappers are the ones that wrote the song.
Who's the Raptors? Who's the Raptors?
Rapper.
The rappers are the one that wrote the songs. What are we talking about?
Oh, okay. So, Daddy. Okay.
So, like, when I do my quick thing. When I do my songs, I try to make them with no. I do make them with no cursing. The beat still sounds bumping. You can dance to it, but the words are more talking about positive things or talking about God.
And when we were with Jaden, Gia thought the man said the F word, but he didn't. He said forgot.
Yeah, so I guess the moral of this podcast is, you know,
Who
where we
said
live.
forgot?
Hold on, G. The world is definitely it's a good and a bad place. It has goods and bads. So we have to make sure that our kids are not, you know, if they're going to be exposed to it, but you have to at least expose it to it first and let them know that, like, yo, this is not good. So if a friend, if a person in your school or wherever you at does this is not a good thing. Now they see and they know.
Did Uncle Balaji picked the Uncle Balaji when we had I saw the movies and you and Aunt Justy, he took us home and then you said he played a song and you thought he said it. He looked up the words and it said forgot. It didn't say the F word.
Got you.
Okay,
So,
Daddy. So my friend thinks
we gotta wrap this up, y'all.
I said hell and
already told
the
me.
hell up there, and then she thought that you can use it in any way. She thought we can use it in any way, so she just started saying it in any way. And I was like, no, I mean the hell that is bad. But she was like, no, you can use it in all kinds of ways.
and this is why the parents should definitely talk to your kids at home. It starts at home. That's the motto of the show. It starts at home. So conversations like this about cussing and TikTok and not saying words and what's bad, what's wrong, what pleases and honors God. That's the most thing what we want and we care about is what honors God. No matter what anybody else is doing. There are Christians that love God that do still curse and stuff like that. But no matter what everybody else is doing, we want to put God first, and we want to make sure whatever we do, He's pleased with it. That's our thing. So, thank you guys for checking out Daddy Daughter Chat. That's our number 4 episode.